Alright, in the last video we went ahead and we installed OptimizePress 2. We configured the basic settings. Now we need to add a few more additional settings and configure the OptimizePress 2 global settings. You can see here we have the basic shell of our WordPress installation with OptimizePress 2. We have our little icon for home. We have the general box style. We've got a little copyright information in the footer. Now we're going to go ahead and optimize the global settings. To do that, go ahead and access the dashboard once again. And in OptimizePress, click on Dashboard. So OptimizePress Dashboard, or you can simply click the link here and it will take you to the dashboard. Now you see we have global settings, analytics and tracking. We have email marketing service and social integration. So we're going to go ahead and fill out all these bits of information that will further configure our website and will help us do things like track our stats through Google Analytics. I'm going to go ahead and create a list in Aweber, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull the list in using the API. I'll show you how to do that. And we'll also configure social integration so we can have some additional benefits of social sharing on Facebook. Let's go ahead and look through and see what we have here. So header and logo setup. So let's go ahead and select this, and we'll go to the media manager. Here's our logo. Let's go ahead and show. We're going to use that. Okay. Insert into post. So there we go. Our header and logo setup is now complete. We're not going to use a banner image, so we'll leave that blank. And we're not going to use a header repeat. That's optional. We'll leave that blank. Now our favicon icon didn't come into the site, so let's go ahead and see if we see anything, and we don't. So I'm going to click select a file. Again, I uploaded that in the last step. It didn't show up, so let's see if we can find it here. Here's the favicon, so I'm going to click show that. I'm going to say insert into post, and there it's showing up, so that's good. Now let's check out our footer. It looks like our footer is absolutely fine. I'm not going to use a disclaimer, so we can continue to move forward. SEO options. Now what this setting is for is whether or not you want to use the default OptimizePress 2 search engine optimization settings when you post a page or you post a post. Now we're going to use a plugin, the Yoast SEO plugin, so we're going to select this to off. Promotional settings, let's go ahead and see what this is about. It looks like it's about promoting OptimizePress. I'm not interested in that. I don't think people would be interested in buying OptimizePress that want to learn about building a house. So I'm going to select that to off. I'm not going to mess with the custom CSS or the typography. Let's see what the API key, that's the API key that I'm using to power OptimizePress. Filter settings, we don't need to mess with that. Plugin compatibility. You can use this to see if there's any conflicts with plugins that you're running. And I'll warn you that as you add more and more plugins, the installation of WordPress becomes more complex and the chances of something not working properly increase. So use as few plugins as possible. And that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and click Save Settings. And now what I want to do is, for the fun of it, I'm going to open up the home page in a new link. And I'm not sure, I still don't really see the favicon showing up. Let me refresh. We'll see if we can get that configured as we move forward. I still don't see it quite yet though. Okay, next we need to go ahead and we need to add in analytics and tracking. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to use Google Analytics, and it needs to be encoded in the above the head tag. So I'm going to go ahead and log in and create my analytics account for this site, and I'm going to pull it in. Alright, I've gone ahead and I've searched for Google Analytics. I've logged into the account I want to use. I'm going to click this, all right, and now I'm going to simply log in. Boy, I tell you, analytics, they need to simplify the process. Every time I create a new site, it takes me a bit. So how do we create a site in Google Analytics? You're going to want to go ahead and click on Admin. Then you're going to click on Dog Products, or one of the analytics accounts you have, and create new account. I'm going to create a mobile or a website, not a mobile app. Add the name of the site. My website name, we'll keep that as the same. We need to grab the address, and we're going to add that here. Note to take out the HTTP : / it's already there. Select a category, home and garden. We want mountain time, that's where I live, and get tracking ID. Agree to the terms of service, I accept. Okay, here's our tracking code. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to now come back to the dashboard, and I'm going to add my Google Analytics code here. I'm going to save settings. Now I'm going to go back to Analytics, and I'm going to make sure it's saved. It looks like it's saved fine. So now we've gone ahead and we've configured the global settings. We've added Google Analytics so I can track the site and whatnot. Now I need to go ahead and I'm going to add my email account through Aweber, and I'll show you how to do that now. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Okay, doing pretty good. 15 subscribers today, 10 yesterday. I've got some strategies on how to build your list. I can share some more information about that in a later tutorial for you. I'm going to create a new list. So I'm going to click on Manage Lists. I'm going to create a new list, so select New List. I'm going to enter the list name is going to be One Building Home. And we'll leave this information as it is. And I want to go ahead and track signup, so I'm going to go ahead and add that in now by integrating my email address. And after I've done that, I can just go ahead and save the settings. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next section here. And I'm going to add my company name, which is Awesome Web Marketing. And I'm not going to leave an email signature. I like to write that in my emails. I'm not going to integrate Facebook or global snippet, so I'm going to click Save. I'm going to go to the next step here. Confirm your subscription when people sign up. I'll just use the default, confirm your subscription. I copy the name of the website, and I'm going to enter this or edit this information. Okay, to make sure this looks good. I'm building a house blog. Period. Before, I like to change we to I. I want to. And we're about done with this step now. Okay, looks good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add this. So I'm creating a fake page, but I'll add this later with an email confirmation page. Okay, so I'm going to click Save Settings. This might give me a warning that the page doesn't exist, but I'll build it later. Looks like we're good to go. I'm going to create a welcome email now. All right, so let's go ahead and edit this. Okay, I just created a simple little email message, so when people sign up, they'll get a message. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Okay, now in this step, what we need to do is we've added analytics. There's our code. And we've created an email list in Aweber, so when someone signs up, they'll get a message saying, thanks for signing up, and I'll be able to contact people in the future. Now, I need to tell OptimizePress 2 which of these email services I'm using. I'm using Aweber, so I'm going to select Aweber, and then I'm going to select, you can see here it says Aweber is disconnected, so I need to connect using their API, and it says, well, what's your username and password? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select mine right here. And let's see what error we have. I think I see what the issue is. So I need to enter in my username and my password, and then I need to click Allow Access. I used RoboForm, and I think that was the issue. So I'm going to go ahead and add those credentials now, and then I'll be with you in just a moment. All right, let's go ahead and hit Allow Access. And so now Aweber is connected, and that's going to make it really easy later when I want to configure the homepage feature area with an email opt-in. I'll be able to just select the list that I created. I'll show you that in an upcoming video. Next, we need to go ahead and we need to integrate social integration. Okay, so I need to create a Facebook ID. Okay, next we need to go ahead and create a Facebook app ID to add in, so we have Facebook integration with OptimizePress 2. So in order to do that, I'm going to show you where you're going to want to access this. The address is developers.facebook.com/apps. Again, developers.facebook.com/apps. Now when you come to that page, you'll see, and that's good right there, we're going to go ahead and click Create New App, and we're going to call this app Building a Home. Now let's see if we can create an app namespace. So that is available, and all you need to do is create kind of a funky code and you'll be good to go. And the app category is going to be for education, and we're good to go. So I'm going to create that. The app name is Building a Home. We'll click Continue. Now we need to enter in the CAPTCHA. So I've added that in, and it's loading. Let's see if we got the CAPTCHA right. Sometimes they're a little tricky. Okay, so we're going to grab our app ID. That's right here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. I'm going to enter in the app ID. I'm going to click Save Settings. Okay, super. So now we've got analytics. We've got email marketing with Aweber. We are connected. We have social integration. We've gone ahead and incorporated our app ID. And in the next video, I'm going to walk through adding a number of additional plugins that will add functionality and power to our website. Stay tuned for that video. It's coming up next.